It's okay. It's okay. We'll do better next time. Hey everybody, welcome to Wright at the Movies. If you're looking for reviews on movies, you've come to the right place. Today I'm talking about Alien Covenant. Now let me just start with a disclaimer. I am a huge Alien fan. I love the Alien, I love its whole universe, and when I was a kid, it was the scariest movie monster ever. Hell, it still kind of is. I have crystal clear memories of watching the original one when I was way too young, and I have crystal clear memories of the nightmares I had that night. I was scarred by those movies, not to mention the movie ride at Disney World. I mean, I love Alien, I love Aliens, I think Alien 3 has some really great ideas, and Alien Resurrection it's got this part. That's something. But I go to a bit of a crossroads when I come to these new movies. Prometheus isn't very good. Now, I don't think Prometheus deserves all of the hatred that it gets. I think it does have some really great ideas behind it, and it asks a lot of really cool, interesting questions. But it is also sort of a mess. But nevertheless, I was a fan of it, I liked it, and I wanted to see what was happening next. I wanted to see the next chapter. And this time we follow, you guessed it, a crew on a spaceship, and they're going on a mission. And on the way to the mission, they hear a distress signal, and they go and check it out, and they go on this planet, and then somebody gets infected with a thing, and then they get really sick, and it gets really dramatic, and then the alien bursts out of its chest, and then it runs around, and it kills a bunch of people, and that's the movie. Again.
You've all sacrificed so much to be here and be a part of this thing we're doing.
That's a pretty by-the-numbers alien flick, and for the most part, that's all I'm looking for. But there is this weird, pesky third wheel situation going on here in the form of Prometheus. Love it or hate it, this movie is a sequel to Prometheus, and Prometheus tried a lot of new stuff, and did a lot of new stuff, and asked a lot of questions, and people kind of hated it. So it's having to address these things while also awkwardly trying to avoid them. Yeah, we still have David. Yeah, we still have Shaw. Yeah, we still have Mr. Wayland. Yeah, we still have these huge talks about God, but don't worry, there's facehuggers now. This movie really tries to be a bridge between Prometheus and Alien, and I think that's why it doesn't work so much for me. These are two really solid pieces. They don't go together.
You hear that?
What?
Nothing. No birds, no animals, nothing.
That's not to say that it's a miserable experience. I still enjoyed this movie. I like this universe, and there's a lot to still enjoy here. And there's scenes in this movie that are terrifying. Ridley Scott's getting old, sure, and maybe his movies are getting a little bit out of touch on what people want, but nevertheless, he is an artist, and I feel lucky getting to see this on the big screen. It looks beautiful, and the creature design is incredibly scary. He still knows what he's doing, and he still knows how to scare you, and that's made crystal clear in this movie, because there's a scene in this movie, there's a couple scenes in this movie that scared me so much. There's scenes in this movie that brought me immediately back to being a kid. The mindset of watching these movies when I really wasn't supposed to, and how much they scared me. The cast all do a good job, and they all have really good chemistry. Even though they're a little bit underwritten in terms of dialogue, you can definitely still tell that they all like each other and they all want to see each other survive. But of course, stealing the show is Michael Fassbender, back as David. And now Walter, too. He's playing two robots, and yet they both have so much chemistry and so much personality.
Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
All the classic Alien stuff, while great to see again, feels really forced and rushed, and none of it really serves the plot in any real way. The movie just kind of shrugs its shoulders and says, here's an egg, here's some aliens, here's a facehugger. There's your fan service. But there's no real point behind it.
Come in. Do you read me? Come in.
There's tonal issues, the storylines are really rushed, and there's some questions answered that I really didn't need answered, that I never needed answered. Ever. It at times feels like a prequel, at times it feels like a sequel, at times it feels like a remake, at times it feels like its own thing, but it never really picks one. It's all over the place, and it's very, very scatterbrained. Kind of just like me.
I need you back here right now. I need you.
Okay, baby, just calm down, sweetheart, calm down.
Tell me to calm down.
You're breaking up.
It feels like everybody's trying. Maybe just a little bit too hard. It complicates the narrative in a story that's pretty simple. It's a mess, but it's kind of a beautiful mess. And I might need to think about it for a little while before I really go much further into this. I don't hate this movie. It's not a bad movie. I enjoyed myself. It was scary, it was fun, and I thought it was great to go back to the Alien universe. Something just felt off, and it nagged at me the entire time. Maybe, just maybe, we don't need Alien movies anymore, and that makes me sad, and that depresses the crap out of me. But maybe we should just let it go. I'm gonna give Alien Covenant 1 thumb down. Did you see Alien Covenant? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching Right at the Movies. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can click right there to check out another review.